So when you post or attack gender ideology, do you also identify teachers at Murray School District that use a pride flag?
I do. Because they are public school teachers educating the public's children. And the public deserves to know who's exposing children to ideology that they may not believe in or they may not agree with. However, I don't believe that's a personal attack on teachers. I know that your client feels that it is. I know that many people feel that it is. I differentiate. I think that public education should be available to the public. So if a teacher's flying a pride flag in their classroom, the public should know about it. You know, a lot of people don't agree with the ideology behind the pride flag. And
well, let me stop
you can show kindness and inclusion
beyond,
and respect without agreeing with the ideology behind
Mrs.
it.
Spain, you've moved well beyond my question. My question is, when you post about an individual that supports gender ideology, you don't consider that to be an attack on the individual?
I don't.
Even when you post their picture online, correct?
That's not an attack.
And then you accuse them or I guess accuse them of indoctrinating children. That's not an attack?
That's a statement, not an attack.
You realize an attack can be a statement.
It's a statement of fact. If they're flying pride flags, they are indoctrinating children to pride ideology. And so yes, that's not an attack, that's making a statement of truth.
So let me make sure I understand you. So simply having a pride flag counts as indoctrination?
It does.
So simply having a pride flag counts as indoctrination?
It does, yes.
What about flying a proclamation of the family flag in your front yard? Is that indoctrination as well? No, because it's your religion?
It could be, sure. It's my doctrine. It's the doctrine of my church.
So it counts as indoctrination then?
However, it's not a public school classroom. It's my private property.
But it's being publicly flown where people can see it from the street.
It's not a school where children are captive audience. It's my front yard. And if my children see it, they're my children. That's the point. I'm allowed to teach my children my church's doctrine.
What about your neighbors?
A teacher is not allowed to teach my children his beliefs or doctrine.
Your kids don't attend public school, do they?
They did until until I found out that they were being indoctrinated with gender ideology.
And when was that?
January of 2021, and I found out in January 2021. I removed them in August of 2021.
Okay, so at the time of the events involving Ms. Alberta, your kids were not attending Murray School District or any public schools, isn't that right?
That's right.
Okay. And yet you still took it upon yourself to attack Murray School District teachers and post about them?
To expose what they were teaching, I wouldn't say that I attacked anyone.
Okay, but you don't deny posting about it. I mean, it's in the record.
No, I would never deny that. I don't have a problem with it. I'm not sure why it's a problem.